The water is awful cloudy, so I'm checking the water. This is one of the 1,000 gallons, this is 2,000 gallons, this is 25,000 gallon system, and this is the other one. This is the reference. They all look about the same. So I would say no ammonia. The reference is just the tap water, this one. Really need a white background to be able to tell. Slightly darker, but it's not greenish, it's just darker. It doesn't look like we have any nitrite either. Slight difference in the shade of, but there is nothing, not a hint of violet anywhere. It's about 2 days after we added microbe lift broad spectrum disease treatment. The water is very cloudy. That's why I was testing it, to make sure we don't have any ammonia and nitrite, and we do not, as you have just seen. I may be dreaming, but the hybrid seems to have eaten something. Last time, the day before the day when I added the medication, I didn't see him eat. So I can only assume that maybe the biggest paroon regurgitated one of the mackerel it had. This guy had one. It's a smaller paroon. The bigger paroon had two, and then the hybrid picked it up. I had no other explanations for seeing that bulge in the tummy. Anyhow, you can see how cloudy the water is, but yesterday everybody ate okay, with some appetite. Other than the Gulpers, I don't see anybody struggling still. Doradidae ate yesterday, a nice piece. The pterodoros are keeping in the flow, like that big one in the back, which is unusual. For 2 days it's been like that, so it must have gotten affected by the treatment. Everything seems fine here as well, except for that vaulted giraffe catfish, which had been struggling before I added the medication. There he is. There is no worsening, at least. I'm really hoping to see that it rebounds and starts eating, because it's thin, hasn't eaten in a while. But these guys have a good appetite, and the water is clean, so we should be fine. Our Pima are always begging, so that's excellent. Shark is begging. It's good to see. Thug has a good appetite. Everybody here seems to be okay. I don't see some fish I almost never see here. They're hiding like the black ghost knife, the yo-yo loach, the rope fish, some pleco. They're always hiding, so I rarely see them make an appearance. Peacocks are alright. Aiton and his crew are alright. As I said, the gulpers are still hanging on. As I said in the video when I was treating, that the overdose is gonna be show itself with a delay, so that's the problem. I have done an emergency water change on this tank, on this system of 2 tanks and a 500 gallon sump, so altogether it's about 1,000 gallons. But the gulpers are struggling, of course. Their skin and gills have been burned by formaldehyde. The jerks are fine. Nothing bothers them too much. Okay, so this is our quick update on the treatment. Forgot to mention that the red-tailed catfish was swimming almost all day yesterday and this morning. Right now it sits in the bottom, but it's been swimming a lot off the bottom. In a stark contrast to how it was sitting on the bottom, almost motionless, or moving little for the last couple of months. So something is working. I hope it's a good sign and not a bad sign, but again, we will see.